Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about one of the core principles of the Baha'i Faith. This principle is known as a unified world government. The basic concept is this, that in order to achieve world peace, there must be an international court established that handles issues that are on a global scale. This governing body would help to promote peace by prohibiting warfare, encouraging disarmament, and helping to solve discord between nations. It would include representatives from every nation that are chosen and approved by their government. This governing body is another critical step toward achieving the ultimate goal of the Baha'i Faith, which is to establish a single global nation, to remove the causes of religious strife, to abolish economic barriers and restrictions, and to eradicate the huge financial gap between extreme wealth and extreme poverty. Imagine a world where rather than spending so much of our energy and resources on war, we spent it on advancing the state of humanity. Scientific research, exterminating disease, improving healthcare and standards of living, and the responsible use of our natural resources. Humanity could progress in leaps and bounds if the world united together and focused its resources on these endeavors. And believe it or not, the world is closer to this vision than we might expect. The United Nations is a great example of our global effort to develop a tribunal that includes all the world's nations and is focused on attaining and maintaining international peace and security. Additionally, there are multitudes of international humanitarian organizations that promote the idea of world peace and equal rights for all people. The world may not be there yet, but the waves of momentum are certainly heading in that direction. In the meantime, what can I do to support this principle and bring it to life in my own life? Well, it begins by changing the way that I view other nations. Rather than seeing them as our enemy, a country that we should either attack or defend against, I should see them as a future ally and begin to imagine the steps that it would take to move from our current state to the more ideal state. I have to allow hope to be a part of my outlook, to believe that things can and will get better. I can share these ideas and viewpoints with others. Just as negativity can spread like a disease, positivity can be incredibly contagious. I can choose what type of messages that I fill my mind with. Whether I'm watching news programs, reading articles or books, or listening to radio broadcasts, I can avoid points of view that focus on promoting fear and discord and instead encouraging hope and cooperation. And lastly, I can participate with my vote. I can choose to vote for candidates and policies that believe in a vision for the future that encourages diplomacy and support. Okay, to wrap it up, there should be a global governing body established to handle international issues. This assembly would promote peace and cooperation by abolishing warfare, removing economic barriers, and encouraging equal human rights for all people. I can support these ideas by spreading a positive outlook for humanity and supporting initiatives that move us closer to becoming a global society. Thank you so much for watching, and please feel free to check out some of my other videos as I continue to explore the core principles of the Baha'i Faith.